Thought I'd make up a nice quick snack today. Now what we're going to be making is some toasty cheesies. So, you know, when you haven't got much in the house and you've got a little bit of cheese, ham and bread, you can make yourself a delicious little snack. Now to make these toasty cheesies, I'm going to cook one of them in the frying pan, and the other one, if you've got a grilling machine, you can do the same recipe in there. So nice and quick, doesn't cost very much, it's delicious. Now to make this toasty cheesy, just going to quickly go through the ingredients. Now you want some sliced bread. Now the reason I'm using sliced bread is because it works better in the frying pan. If you're going to use a grilling machine, obviously you could cut your own nice thick piece of bread and use that. Then I've got me ham. Now you can use any ham you've got. This is just a lean sort of slice of ham. This one's like ham serrano, parm ham, which is, you know, a sort of smoke cured ham. Really delicious, but just use what you've got. Then we've got some cheese. Now any cheese, and again I'm not going to tell you the quantity, just put enough that everything's got a nice coating in the middle. And really with the cheese, just grate it up because that works better in the frying pan. When using a sort of grilling machine, you can just use slices of cheese, it doesn't matter. Butter, now I've got the butter because we've got to spread butter on the outside of this sandwich. Now with your butter, make sure it's a spreadable one because you don't want sort of hard lumps of butter and you can't spread it and you damage all the bread. So nice soft butter, and just check that it's okay for gently frying in the frying pan. So there's all the ingredients. What I'm going to do is to grate my cheese and we're going to start putting these toasted cheesies together. So I'm going to start making up these toasty cheesies. Now I'm actually going to do 3 of them. This one I'm going to cook in the frying pan, and these 2 I'm going to do in the grilling machine. So let's get on and start making them up. Now I'm going to start with the cheese. Now I'm just going to put that on there ready. It's not an exact amount. I mean, some of it might leak out, but don't worry too much. There's one. Let's just pour that on that one. That'll do. Now with this granary one, I'm just going to lay some slices of cheese in that one. There we are. Then I'm going to put some ham. So let's just put a little bit so it sort of hangs over the edges. Looks really good then. I mean, obviously you can put more in there if you like. Yeah, that's good. Now I'm going to use this smoked ham and I'm going to put that in a deluxe one, the granary one. Yeah, I think we'll be generous. Put 3 in there. That's good. There you go, nice and simple. Now as the granary one is a deluxe one, I'm just going to slip a couple of pieces of tomato. That's it. Now with the tomatoes, I usually find just a teeny weeny bit of salt on there. Nice. I'm just going to use that last bit of cheese up. It's not worth putting that in a pot. Next of all, just going to put the lid on really. Yeah, that's it. Now we've just got to spread some butter on the top. I mean, obviously if you're doing it in the grilling machine, you know, you don't have to put the butter on there. I find it gives it a really nice flavour, but obviously the grilling machine is the slightly healthier version if you don't want to use butter. But I find it's nice and I'm just going to put it on. That's it. Just do that last one. Because this one's going in the pan, I'm going to try and make sure we get a little bit extra on there. There we go. So now the toasties are all ready, I'm going to go over to the hob, get myself a frying pan, switch the grilling machine on and get these cooking. So I'm going to get on with the cooking. Now I've got my grilling machine, just switch that on, so that's warming up, and I've got my frying pan. So let's just switch that on. Now with the frying pan, I'm going to do it on a sort of low to medium heat, so it doesn't have to be particularly hot, but let the pan warm up and then we're going to put the toasty sandwich straight in there, butter side down. Just going to put that in there. Now what I'm going to do is grab some butter and I'm just going to spread that, mind your hands, that's it, so that when we flip it over it sort of really browns and makes the other side tasty as well. So leave that until it's sort of gone a little bit of brown on one side. You could always use a spatula, lift it up and just check underneath, make sure it's nice and brown, and then you can flip it over. Now while that toastie is cooking away in the pan, I think this has just warmed up, so I'm just going to pop that in there like that. And we've got this really nice deluxe version. Now again, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of butter on the outside. So you don't have to, but it will give it a nice flavour. You don't have to put quite as much as what you're putting in the frying pan one, but anyway, let's squash it down a little bit. Whoa, that sizzle sounds good. Now I'm just going to have a look. Look at that colour. I think it's time to flip over. Oh. You can also give it a gentle squash down if you want. Again, leave that cooking away until you've got a nice colour on the other side. And if you want, you can just flip it over one more time very quickly and get it how you like it. I'm just going to be gentle. Ooh, looking nice, nice. And then again, let's have a look at the other one. Yeah, getting a nice colour on that. I'm just going to flip it, maybe just another minute or so on each side. And again, give it a little squash down. Turn the heat up a little bit. That's it. Just going to give it a final flip. And then I'm going to serve that up with the other two. I mean really this whole thing, 5 minutes, it's all done. In fact, I'm going to switch that off now. So I've got the toasty cheesy in the pan, switch that off, just leave that to keep warm. Let's have a look inside this one, see how we're getting on. Oh yeah, getting a beautiful colour. I think I'll just leave that one more minute and serve it all up. I think we're just about ready to serve up. Just pull that one out. That's good. This one's leaked out a bit, but that's alright. I normally just flip it over, get that bit of cheese, stick it to the bread, put it on the plate. And again, I'm going to pull the one out of the frying pan. And serve it up. So I've got my 3 toasty cheesies all done. This is one we did in the frying pan and these 2 we did in the grill. So let's first of all try this one. Cut that in half. Let's have a look, let's show you what's inside. See all the cheese is melted. Let me just try a bit of that. Oh, it's going to be good. Wow, lovely. That's really nice actually. Give it a try if you haven't got a grilling machine, because it's really lovely in the frying pan. Now I'm also going to try, let's just turn this round, a bit of the deluxe one with the smoked ham. Look at that, you know that's going to be good. Oh yeah. And this one's got the tomato in it as well. Right. They're both really delicious. So simple. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the original Naked Chef.